Greetings, everyone, and welcome to part 36. The time has come at last for us to journey further into Snow Peak and to track down the beast, and hopefully the beast will lead us to another piece of the mirror. So, yeah. Oh, hi there, postman. Yeah, we can find the postman behind this throne here, so, yeah, interesting to point out, yeah. Now, the beast has caught a Reekfish here in Zora territory, and in order to track the beast, we also have to catch a Reekfish, which means we have to fish. Oh, God. I'm getting tired of fishing. Why does it have to be fishing? Why can't we just pick it up with our bare hands? Oh, no. For those of you who do not understand my mental breakdown, at the same time I'm uploading this part, I am also uploading the cat playthrough of Sonic Adventure, which involves, surprise, surprise, fishing. Dear God, fishing overload. What? Jeez. I mean, I'm sure there are fishing fans, but this is getting ridiculous. I mean, come on. I mean, at least in Zelda, it's a minor aspect that you can avoid entirely. Well, except in this case, because we need to catch a Reekfish right here in this location. But Big the Cat's story, we have to play through his part if you want to complete the entire Sonic Adventure experience. Why? Ugh. And yes, game, it reeks. That's why it's called a Reekfish. I mean, sure, Reekfish is, well, its name, but what else do you want to call it? Stinkfish, smelly fish, whatnot? And, geez Louise, yeah. Yeah, once we catch a Reekfish, we have to essentially learn its scent, and then, only then, we can track the beast and get through Snow Peak without getting lost. Yay. Now, to be fair, I am kind of curious as to what a Reekfish smells like. I know it probably stinks, but what kind of stink? I mean, there are different levels of stink. I mean, is it your typical fish stink? You know, when you sometimes fish and there's this moss stink in the water? And, yeah. Or is it the kind of stink that's kind of like a skunk, really? You know how skunks have their own kind of stinkiness, especially when you are driving along the roads and you suddenly smell like, oh, skunk smell, hoo-hoo. Or, I'm sorry to gross people out here, is it the kind of stink that if you go to the bathroom immediately after someone does a number 2 in there, is it that kind of stink? It's like, ooh, jeez Louise, bleh. Ugh. Anyway, onward we go. Now, do not follow the smell exactly, because at this part right here, we have to carefully make our way on the icebergs, and do not fall into the water. If you do, you will freeze. Trust me, I've been there. So just carefully make your way across to the other side, and then we can activate our wolf sense and follow the smell religiously. And you kind of have to follow the smell religiously because of the nature of the blizzard, if you deviate from the Reekfish pathway, well, you will get lost and you will automatically go back to the beginning of this section, meaning that you have to cross the icebergs again and so on and so forth. So follow the Reekfish smell religiously. Oh, these enemies popping out of the snow. White Wolfos. Yeah, the Wolfos are back, and this time they are actually wolves that pop out from the snow. Yeah, in past Zelda games, they look more like big werewolf type creatures. You know, they can stand on 2 legs and swipe at you with one of their paws and claws and whatnot, and they are easily defeated if you just do a jump attack in the back. Here we can attack them using a wolf link, going directly at them. You know, basically a whole pounce kind of an attack. It takes a few hits for these white wolves to go down. Oh yeah, there are Poes along the trail. Yeah, and again, it has to be nighttime. So, yeah. And some of them you have to deviate off the path a bit to locate the Poes. I mean, it's basically the same routine. You find the Poe, you hurt it, and yeah, just like that. Yeah, you know, to be fair, this is the only so far like the last time we've been in a wintry type level, as it were. I mean, a snowy type of place is Majora's Mask. Yeah, it's a long time ago, really. Jeez. Whew. I remember Snowhead. This takes me back, really. Yeah, there's a Poe in this location as well. And we are introduced, or correction, reintroduced to the Ice Keys. Now, here's the funny thing about the Ice Keys. If you attack them, you will not freeze. I mean, if you directly attack them, you will not freeze, you will not take damage. However, if they manage to touch you, well, you're going to lose pieces of a heart. So, yeah, it's kind of confusing, but it's only fair. And, of course, all these enemies are making getting this Poe here a bit difficult. And, yoink. Yay. Alright, upward we go. As you can see here, we can see pretty much fine right here. And the Beast is making pretty good time, but of course it is the Beast. The Beast is probably knows this location well enough to climb mountains, and yeah. And the music here, it's pretty much a lighter, wintry, kind of spookier version of the main Hyrule Field theme, if you listen to it real carefully. And I kind of like it, a nice little variation. In fact, going back to the Gerudo desert theme, it is also a nice slight version of the Hyrule Field theme, so it's nice to have a little variety to your music. And speaking of music, coming up is another Howling Stone. And yeah, we're going to have another jam session with the Golden Wolf, which means we are going to learn another hidden skill in this video, in fact. Sorry for my stuttering. I'm a little tired. Yeah. That's where we need to go, but first of all, let's have a little quick jamming session. Yeah. And look at those flat 2D mountains in the back. I mean, sure, it's all far away. Sure, it's far away, but still, you can still tell it's kind of 2D. I mean, at least put a little more effort, but even with the details, they can still cut corners on things. But what can you do? What can you do? Alrighty then. Alright. So once again, just listen to the tune. Make sure you get it in your head. And then afterwards, well, it's howl time. Alright, Golden Wolf, where will you appear? And it looks like Kakariko Graveyard. We'll head there in a bit. And it is here that I realized I missed a Poe. Ugh. Not only do I have to backtrack a bit, I had to wait until it became dark again. Because as you just saw a moment ago, the sun was rising, and Poes do not like the daylight. So, Now, if you want to know where this Poe is located, after we take out the first Poe, we have to deviate from the path before we climb those big steps to the left, and it's pretty far out of the way, so yeah, this Poe can easily be missed if you're not looking for them. Anyway, it's dead. Let's head back to the trail and track down the Reekfish smell and find the beast. And it is here that we have to dig to an underground cavern and, well, follow the cavern. Yeah, it should be pretty simple enough. Now, I want to talk about how the Ballad of Gales, a warp song from Wind Waker, how did it appear in this game? Again, this game takes place in the child timeline, right? Right? Yeah? Yep. Now, Wind Waker took place in the adult timeline. You know, the timeline that Hyrule got flooded in? So, I'm just a little confused about the song itself. I mean, actually, all the songs the Golden Wolf has howled with you, they actually have a theme. They actually have a certain connection. Now, I know what this connection is. If you know what this connection is, then, well, I'm going to delete those comments because, well, we'll save it till we learn the final hidden skill, which won't be for a little while. Stupid ice keys. Go away. And as you can see here, it does go away. It goes back to its standby position if you go far enough for some reason. And this door right here, they have the hand imprints of the beast. So, yeah, we're on the right track. And it's very, 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 very bad. Very blizzardry. It's very... You can't see in this blizzard. There. Yeah. And right up there is a giant tree. And right next to the tree is the beast. So yeah, we have found the beast. Now before we get to the beast, we have to settle with shadow beings, which means we get our Snow Peak warp point. Hooray! And yeah, thank God it's 3. More manageable. Although there are also ice keys present that can screw up this thing, so yeah, just again, it's easy. Do like we do before. Get rid of the ice keys first, I recommend, and then we can take on the Shadow Beast. Yeah. Okay, one down, and we know the drill. Charge attack, and bam, dead. And new warp point created, and more of Midna's people killed. Oh, mass genocide for the win. And just like that, the blizzard cleared up, and now we have a clear shot of the beast. So make sure we are in human mode before we go up to this beast right here. And this encounter is not what you expect. Just watch here. Oh! That's the beast. Once you get to know him, he is pretty friendly. Yeah. Now, before we follow the Yeti called Yeto, yeah, that's his name, Yeto, let's head back to Kakariko Village and get that skill. And yes, Yeto was wearing a horse saddle as a hat. Don't ask me why, I don't understand it myself. So all Yeto was doing was getting a Reekfish to make some food. I can understand that. I mean, I'm sure people are alarmed because, well, he looks like a monster. But, I mean, sometimes you gotta look beneath the cover of a book or something. Don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, and here's the thing. If you approach Yeto as Wolf Link, he'll think of Link as a nice puppy and such because, well, he's a big monster himself. He would not be afraid of Wolf Link at all. So, yeah. And there's the Golden Wolf just waiting for us. Now, I do have to admit, this thing here with one eye, when did this mysterious warrior lose an eye? I mean, it's pretty cool that he only has one eye, but makes you wonder, when did he lose it? How did he lose it? And did he lose it after he died and it just decayed off? Or what? Did he lose it in battle? It's one of the many unanswered things about this guy. Yeah. So, once again, we have to make sure that we have mastered Mortal Draw. Yep. I have. Owned. Yay. Uh-huh. So, teach me the next one. The jump strike. Alright, essentially what he's going to explain is the jump strike is pretty much a super jump attack meant for multiple enemies. You just L-target a person if you are surrounded. Make sure you press and hold A, and when the sword is charged with that little ting, you attack. Like so. Alright, come on. Split yourself up into multiple entities or whatnot. There we go. Now, of course he's a ghost. He can do all sorts of cool ghostly things. But it makes you wonder, who is this mysterious hero shade? Who is he? This guy who's teaching us valuable skills. It's almost as if we know him or something. It's like we've seen him before somehow. But don't worry, we'll get a little hint of his identity when we learn the final hidden skill. Yeah, one more hidden skill to go, and it's kind of sad, really. Yeah, we already feel like a hero, don't we? Although we still have a pretty ways to go before we finish the game and really be a hero or something. Yeah. Okay, business done here. Let's go back to Snow Peak. Peak Province, Snow Peak Top, blah 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 blah. Warp! Oh, maybe I should have cut directly there, but it doesn't really matter at all. Yeah. So, sorry, I'm trying to think of something to say, but I can't right now. Just see me kill some ice keys here and there. And you can't touch me. Oh crap. Oh, cliffside. Yeah. We gotta be careful around here. Bottomless pits and all that, and not pretty. Yeah, so now what we are doing is we are going to imitate what Yeto did. We are going to roll into this tree, which will make this giant leaf fall, and essentially what we're going to do is we are going to slide down the hillside. We are going snowboarding. What? Snowboarding in my Zelda game? What's next? Trains? Robots? Ha! So let's get on and let's go. Away. And how exciting. Yeah. Sorry, Link. I'm going to have to give this one to Sonic. I mean, when Sonic snowboards, it's cool, it's fun, it's fast. Sonic can do some cool maneuvers when you hit a ramp at a certain time. Sonic yells, woohoo, like he's having a good time and whatnot. Link, buddy, the whole silent protagonist thing is really killing you this time. You're not going woohoo and all that stuff. You are not having a good time. You're just going down the hill, going through the motions and whatnot, so, yeah. Although, technically, I could go faster if I press the control stick forward, but for some reason or another, I'm not because, well, I just want to get down to the end. I just want to make it in one piece because there are certain spots along this pathway that, well, can lead to bottomless pits, and I don't want to go through all this all over again just yet. And notice the course layout. Notice the path here. It's almost if it's a racing track that we are going to have to come back here at some point and do some racing. Oh, and that little area right there, that little path that cuts through the middle right there, that's actually a shortcut. Wonder why there is a shortcut there. Oh, all will be revealed in time, all in time. Right now, we are arriving at our destination, that big old house over there to the right. Yeah, that nice looking manor right there. Yeah, and as we go inside, it is pretty nice. I mean, except for it being kind of old, but yeah. Now, before we go inside, there is a Poe on top of the hill we just passed. So, yeah. Now, I've had a bit of a recording snafu right here, so thankfully I didn't lose too much footage right here, and yeah, but suffice to say, I was upset at that point, but thankfully you didn't miss much. All I had to do was replay everything up to this point, and yeah. So the Poe will be up here at the top, even though technically it is kind of daylight, but I'm guessing the cloud coverage is so bad here that the Poe likes to hang out. It likes to go, ha ha, no sun to hurt me, and regardless. Let's kill this sucker and head onwards into that big old house. Yeah. Come on. Come on. There we go. And yank out the Poe soul. Like so. You know, with all these dig spots, I don't even bother for some reason. I mean, some of them contain rupees, some of them contain hearts, and that's pretty much it. That's all there is. I mean, what else could Wolf Link do? I mean, seriously, look at this house. It's pretty decent. And even Midna will comment on it as we get a bit closer. So yeah, inside we will find Yeto, another person, and find the means to locate the missing mirror shard. Yeah. So we're one step closer, huh? So let's investigate this place. Let's go have a little chat with the Yetis, and I'll see you in part 37. Bye now.